Hello everybody, welcome to this tutorial on the Synaxon Clic2IT e-commerce platform. Today we'll be covering the section on pricing and discounts. Now at first glance this section might seem a bit complicated, but no need to be intimidated. The tools here will make sense in very short order, and the features here rank among our favorites among our dealers who familiarize themselves with this section. Now before I lead you through these sections, let me give you a very general overview so that you know where all of this is headed. We have price files, which are basic CSV files that you create and upload, but they won't do anything in and of themselves, as they're more like library books sitting on a shelf that you'll then have the system look up under certain conditions. So we'll cover how to create those price files and then how to apply them. So let's have a look at these price files. Now there is static, or what is essentially a fixed price, and we've created 3 examples here. So let's have a look at the winter warmer mailer. It's a special promotion offer. And this is simply a CSV file that can be uploaded. All that's required is product code and price. And you can put an expiration date on these offers. For instance, the Christmas offer would probably expire on Boxing Day. But let's say you have a certain HP laptop that's on special offer for £999. And if you're buying it for £700, then you're obviously making some profit on it. But in distribution, if you put the price up to £1,050, you'd actually not be making any money on it and you'd be selling it at a loss. So these static files are good for any fixed contract pricing or for a special offer. But we recommend that people use the second version, the dynamic price. So let's set up some dynamic prices here. We'll create a new price plan. We'll call it the Silver plan for our customers. So if we come here, we'll see a breakdown of all the different categories. In the top section here, we can choose what kind of margin we want. A retained margin, a cost plus margin, which is a generic system price that we apply, or RRP price. You can choose an overall margin, let's say 10% across the board. Then we update the settings. And you can go through and modify any products individually. So as cables sell for pennies, obviously, we can increase the markup on these, for instance. And I might not want to sell input and output accessories, so I can simply uncheck that category. And then if I update here, we'll see that it applied the markup to all of the products under the cables category, and it's left out input and output accessories. Obviously, you can apply these margins at a category level, a subcategory, or you can drill down further and apply a margin at a brand level, for instance, or click on the brand and apply it at an individual product level. So for instance, in this example, with the product at £92, we probably wouldn't want a 200% markup. So let's shave that down to a reasonable 5%. So you see the dealer has an incredible amount of control here in how you're promoting your products and what prices you're publishing to the outside world. So now that we've gone in and customized as much as we want, we'll save that. And again, these settings have not been applied yet. We've simply created the profile for our Silver plan. These profiles aren't actually doing anything yet, they're just being stored on the system so that you can refer to them. So now let's go back to the main menu and create a price plan. We'll choose our catalog again. And let's go down to the Silver plan we've created. We click on it, and it gives us a list of all the available price files on the left, and those we are currently using on the right. So we can remove this one, and we can add this one, and you can have up to 10 static files here, but you always finish with a dynamic file. Then once we apply these files to a specific user or to a group of users, the system will search for the file here, and if it can generate the price from that file, then it will. If it can't, it will simply move down the list until it can find the price. If it can't find the price in any of these static files, then it will generate the price automatically based on the margins you've set in your dynamic file. Now this is if you have it set to display first price found in search order, which we recommend. Or if you like, you can switch it to search all of the files simultaneously and generate the lowest price. But as this indicates, it will take a bit more time. So now we've created the Silver price plan, though it's still not doing anything yet because we haven't actually applied it yet. Again, it's just sitting there waiting to be selected. So now we can come back here to our main menu And we can then apply that price plan to the entire catalog, and therefore all the users that browse the site. So we'll select it here and update, or if you just want to apply it to an individual user, you would come to the main menu and select the Edit User facility, type in the name you wish to search for, or leave it blank to look at all users. You can then edit a user, and down here you can choose the price plan that you want to apply to that user. And another functionality we have in this pricing and discounts section is quantity price breaks. This is essentially a multi-buy offer. You can select a product code and establish that if you buy 2, you can get it at a cheaper price, for instance. And there's a downloadable template here that you can edit, then re-upload with all of your multi-buy offers. We have management of coupons and promotional codes. You can create any code here, which they will then have to type in at checkout in order to get their discount. You can enter the description, enter the value, which can be fixed like a £10 discount or a 10% discount. And if you like, you can choose a minimum spent value and the expiry date. And by the way, once you've created that coupon or promotional code, no one will know it's there unless you tell them. This won't be automatically published. So this is something that you can use to reward good customers, for instance. And we also have an order value and discount management facility. This allows a blanket discount. For example, anyone spending £1,000 will get a 1% discount. And there you go, that covers pricing and discounts. In the next tutorials, we'll cover users and the click-to-mail service.